Thanks for listening to Rio Blanco County News. Here are our top stories from the June 11th edition. Wild weather blew through the county last weekend. A derecho is a long-lasting line of severe thunderstorms that produces wind gusts up to 100 miles per hour. The phenomenon almost never happens in the western United States. In fact, it's only been recorded twice, according to the National Weather Service. This storm was 750 miles long and was described as exceedingly rare because it crossed over the Continental Divide, which typically tears these storms apart. It downed trees and displaced gravestones at Highland Cemetery, knocked over power poles, took out internet towers near Rangeley and upriver, and started a brush fire southeast of Meeker. In our unscientific opinion, 2020 needs a chill pill.
Class President Ridge Williams will lead the graduates in the turning of the tassel.
Also this weekend, the Meeker High School class of 2020 stepped into adulthood in a drive-in style ceremony at U Park.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thankfully, the wind gusts had died down by the time the graduates tossed their caps. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Check out the photos and the graduation keepsake edition in this week's paper. Summer events are gearing up with restrictions in place after the county received their second variance request. The Meeker Summer Rodeo Series got underway this week, and Rangeley's annual Surf and Turf dinner and fireworks are planned for the 4th of July. RBC Public Health Director Alice Harvey has recommendations for staying safe this summer.
Just think about modifications, get smaller groups together versus larger groups, take some hand sanitizer, think about the activities you're doing. All these little things can really go a long way to making these things safe. Just know that you'll see these activities happening and we encourage people to enjoy them, but just be smart. If we're all smart about it, we're going to be okay.
But what about those hot and hotly contested masks? Here's what Alice had to say.
This is a typical example of information overload. What happens when the public is bombarded with information and it's changing and it results in this great deal of confusion when actually it's not that confusing. And what it boils down to is this: wearing a covering over your face. It helps to protect other people from getting the virus from you if you wear it appropriately. Even by just speaking, you are projecting some of these droplets into the air. So if you're asymptomatic and you're in a room with someone and you're talking, you can still be spreading those droplets into the air. And so by wearing a mask, you're just essentially putting up a barrier. You're just giving the people around you a better chance at not getting your respiratory droplets and breathing them in. In terms of masks, you're right, they're not perfect, but they do a great deal to protect those around you. So that's why we suggest that you wear them as much as you possibly can when you're going to be in a situation around other people.
Hooray for